If your ex wants to be just friends after the breakup and you can't do it because you still love them, watch this video for what you should do. Hey, I'm Coach Benny and I help people get their exes back. And if you're in this situation, of course, you're not going to want to be just friends with your ex. You still love them. It's almost an insult to you that they could ever imagine just being friends with you, as if you're not sexy, as if you don't have all the emotional history that you guys have together. It's insulting. But if you sit there and get pissy and all emotionally reactive to the fact that you feel insulted, it's going to get you nowhere. You're going to push them way further, right? So you can't just express to them how that makes you feel. And the other thing is, if you draw a line in the sand, you say, listen, I can't just be friends with you. It's either all or nothing. When they just broke up with you, or they've broken up with you and, basically they're not out of avoidance yet for whatever reason the breakup happened, they're not ready to just get back together yet. If you draw that line in the sand, they're going to go away and you're going to have no contact, which is fine. No contact could help you because attraction grows in time and space apart. So that will help you. But even better than that potentially would be to stay in contact and use that contact for the express purpose of raising attraction with them. A lot of times when your ex is saying, let's just be friends, what could really be happening is that they're a dismissive avoidant that is scared of commitment, and whatever has happened in the relationship, they've run away. They still want contact with you because they love you and miss you, but they don't want the burden of emotional performance because being in a relationship makes them feel bad about themselves. If that's happening, your dismissive avoidant ex is never going to be ready for a relationship. They're always going to have their self-doubts because they've been neglected in childhood, and there's a lot of brokenness that's coming from their past. So you can't tell them, hey, don't come back until you're ready, because they're never going to be ready. So now you're going to push them away. You're going to go through all this no contact, and especially if you don't ever contact them, maybe you never come back together. So if your ex is a dismissive avoidant and they want to be friends, use that. You want to use that contact to make the right moves. Also, for other cases, maybe your ex is saying, let's just be friends, as a way of them saying, hey, look, I'm not really decided about you yet. Let's just take it slow and see where this goes. Sometimes people say, let's be friends, as a means of saying that, okay? And that gives you a chance. That's opening up the door for you to perform, for you to convince them. Through these principles of attraction, you can convince them back into their feelings. The only thing that you don't want to do is treat it like friendship in your mind, okay? If you start acting like a friend, that's exactly what you're going to have on your hands, and you cannot do that whatsoever. So your attitude should be more like, okay, well, if they want to be just friends, that's on them to call it whatever they want to. But what it's actually going to be is that anytime they come into my space, I'm going to be hitting them with confidence, with charisma, with playfulness. I'm going to be teasing them. I'm going to be having fun. And I'm going to be behaving exactly like a boyfriend would pretty much behave. Now, if they don't like that, they're going to go away. And that's fine, because you've set the tone. And now you're going to have no contact, where attraction grows in time and space apart. It's going to have this effect on them. Okay? And over time, you will have another shot anyway. So use friendship to your advantage. But you have to know how attraction works. And if you don't, and you want my help, click into my profile, click this link, set up a call with me, tell me your story, and I'll give you a step-by-step plan to re-attract your ex.